man. How did you manage to get here?
Well, somebody had to manage.
I think she killed Morgan.
What was he doing there?
He sold her information about the kryptonite.
What information?
That it takes away all your powers. It isn't true, is it?
I didn't think you were going to make it.
May I remind this gay, festive crowd that we have an addition to get on the street?
I've been expecting you. You can see nothing through this lead-lined helmet. In fact, you have lost all your powers. Kryptonite.
I planted that phony meteor and the news story, so you'd show your hand.
Hello, operator. Would you give me the hotel in Silsby? Hello, I'd like to speak to Mr. Craig.
Lois, you all right? What happened? Answer me.
I saw them with my own eyes.
Were they animals or what?
I tell you, I don't know. They had the bodies of moles and great big human heads. Superman.
Well, where's the sheriff? Why isn't he doing something?
Oh, the sheriff, huh? There's only one person who can handle this job, and that's Superman.
Hey, where are you going?
Pop!
I'm in the side tunnel! Thank God you got here.
You could say that again. For a while, I didn't think I'd make it.
We're trapped.
Oh, don't worry, Pop. They'll dig us out.
Sure they will.
You all right, Miss Lane?
Yes, but help him. He's pinned to the ground.
What was that?
Oh, just the usual hired thugs and the usual powerful black sedan, but never mind about them. I'll get them later. Are you all right?
I'm all right.
What's going on here? I was cruising by in my car and I heard all the shooting.
It's quite all right, Inspector. Miss Lane is unharmed.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that.
What are you doing?
Squeezing the little diamonds into one big one. See? Will you marry me?
Hello?
Miss Lane, this is Blinky.
What do you want?
Well, I'm the guy that ran into you yesterday.
Then you're the
guy they're looking for. So I'm going to surrender.
Well, that's fine, Blinky. You're doing the right thing.
But I ain't going to surrender to the police. I'm only surrendering to you.
Me?
Meet me on the corner of Chestnut and Warlow in exactly a half hour, but alone. And that's an hour and a half from now.
Oh, I'm very worried about Lois. She should have been here by now.
The things I can walk into with my eyes wide open.
That's what I like, a girl with brains.
If that's what you like, find another girl. I obviously don't have any brains or I wouldn't be here.
You really shouldn't smoke, you know, Miss Lane.
Don't tell me lung cancer, right?
Well, not yet, thank goodness.
Would you like a glass of wine?
No thanks. I never drink when I fly.
Well, let's start with your vital statistics.
Are you married?
No.
And how big are you? How tall are you?
About 6'4".
Well then, is it true that you can see through anything?
Yes, it can.
What color underwear am I wearing?
This platter must be made of lead.
Yes, it is, so.
I sort of have a problem seeing through lead.
What's your background? Where do you hail from?
I come from a planet called Krypton.
Oh, just how fast do you fly?
Why don't we find out?
And how do you propose we do that?
Clark, can you pass me that brush over there, please?
Sure.
Clark!
No, it's okay. I don't know why I did that.
Maybe you wanted to.
I don't think I did.
I'm in love with you.
We can't talk here.
Where do you want to talk?
Let's go to my place.
Maybe I should change first. Maybe you should too. Seems I've got some new competition. The story that you wrote on the class reunion?
Yeah?
I thought it was terrific. I liked the part about the little girl back home. Why don't I take you to lunch and you can tell me all about it?
I'd love to, Lois, but today I'm having lunch with Mr. White's new secretary. Hi, Lana.
Hi, Clark.
Oh, glad to meet you, Miss Lane. I like your writing a lot.
Thank you. I like your sparkler a lot.
Oh, me too. I couldn't believe it when Clark gave it to me.
Clark gave it to you?
Yes.
Can we go get some fresh air?
Fresh air, sure. Clark? Sure.
Clark? Clark? Clark, things aren't that bad. Clark, stop!
Lois, it's time to go. We'll be late.
Huh? What am I doing out here freezing my butt off? Oh, you wanted some fresh air.
Oh, no, that's okay. I don't want to catch a cold. Here you go.
Oh, is this it? Ah, what is... Oh, jeez. That's kind of nice.
The side effect will be to make adults act like children.
I just wanted to let you know that you are not invited to my Christmas dinner tomorrow night. Well, because all the food that I'm going to buy is mine and I'm not sharing.
Hey! I told you guys we should have been quiet.
Clark, you are not the boss of us.
Lois?
Lois is in trouble. Lois is in trouble.
Got a paper to put out and a story to do on those rats.
Oh, Chief, give me the rats.
Hey, okay. All right, that's it. The end. Good night. All right. Now go back to your desk.
Gee, that's really fair.
Salute to that anytime.
You're gonna get me fired if you keep looking at me like I'm Jack with a hat.
What do you want me to do?
Give me a 20 and meet me out back.
There you are. I have been searching all over for you. Look what I got. Maybe you could get one to match. I think you're right about that story. I'm gonna look into it.
Lois. Now, Lois.
You know, you can pour on the modesty all you want, Smallville. It only makes you that much more adorable.
Lois?
Trust me. I'm in total control.
Clark. Hey.
Hi.
What just happened?
Nothing.
You know, you really shouldn't smoke, Miss Lane. I know some people are asking a lot of questions now that I'm back.
Let's start with the big question. Where'd you go?
To Krypton?
But you told me it was destroyed.
But when astronomers thought they found it, I had to see for myself.
Well, you're back. And everyone seems to be pretty happy about it.
Not everyone.
I moved on. The world doesn't need a savior, and neither do I.
Lois, there's something I want to show you.
Clark said the reason you left without saying goodbye is because it was too unbearable for you.
Maybe Clark's right. What do you hear?
Nothing.
I hear everything. You wrote that the world doesn't need a savior, but every day I hear people crying for one. I'll take you back now. Good night, Lois.
I figured if I turned over enough stones, you'd eventually find me. Where are you from? Let me tell your story.
What? If I don't want my story told?
It's going to come out eventually. Somebody's going to get a photograph or figure out where you live.
Well, then I'll just disappear again.
The only way you could disappear for good is to stop helping people altogether, and I sense that's not an option for you.
I let my father die because I trusted him. Because he was convinced that the world was not ready. What do you think?
Why are you surrendering to Zod?
I'm surrendering to mankind.
You let them handcuff you?
Wouldn't be much of a surrender if I resisted.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
Here it's an S. How about... Excuse me. Don't I know?
Laying low in the morning. Lola in slacks. Lois Lane.
I've proven what you've done.
Oh, you're feisty.
You're psychotic.
That is a 3-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds. Next category, circles. Wrong category, boy. No, triangles. Yes, Euclid's triangle inequality. The shortest distance between any 2 points is a straight path. And I believe the straightest path is a pretty little road. You can call it Lois Lane.
You came back. You came back.
Take that as a yes.
What?
The ring.
spider. And these aliens are gonna probe him?
I found a little place by the diner. And you know the banks. Jump like a cougar if you miss by a dime.
Well, I might have been able to talk to someone or...
You had enough to deal with. Don't need to add mother-in-law to the list.
Hey, Lane. Who was your source? Who was your guy?
Well, I'll see if she'll take your call.
So it's a she.
It's not a she.
Clark promised me you were going to bring home another Pulitzer. He said that you were the thirstiest young woman he ever met.
I'm writing it.
You been over this, hon?
No, you talked, I ignored. Come on, Kara, back me up here.
No, thanks. I know better than to get involved in a debate with Lois Lane.
The world is gonna want to know why Lois Lane went to Argo City with Superman.
I'll make up a reason.
So much for truth in journalism.
Says the reporter who writes about his own exploits as Superman.
Says the woman who is already the most famous, feared, and intrepid reporter on 2 planets.
And yet, someone on this farm is still making 21 cents on the dollar more than me. All right, I'm gonna go slam some small things really hard.
Okay, just be careful on that ladder. It's really old.
You'll catch me. You need to stop beating around the bush. People like people who are direct. I told you we had a lot of fun on Argo.
Lois.
Are you having a baby? Oh my God! Congratulations, this is so great. Clark.
What?
It's burning.
Oh, no.
Next time, use your heat vision.
I wanted tonight to be special. Lois Lane. That's all I had to say?
Yeah.
I like this direct thing.
And people are looking forward for Wonder Woman, but the fierce female is superhero.
Yeah, absolutely.
But your Lois Lane is like a superhero. She's tough, fearless.
Yeah.
If you could give Lois Lane superpowers, what would you choose?
Probably reading people's minds.